The year is 2010. Europe feels like it is coming apart. Greece is burning, its economy exposed as a ruin of debt and mismanagement. Spain watches its housing market collapse, dragging banks down with it. Italy, a giant of industry, is gasping for air under mounting debts. Financial markets, those invisible judges of national fortunes, have turned their gaze toward the Eurozone and they smell blood. All eyes turn to one city, Berlin. The question is simple. Will Germany pay the bill? Germany is the undisputed monarch of Europe. Its economy, its banks, its people. Everything is the engine that keeps the Eurozone alive. Angela Merkel's decisions can save or destroy entire national economies with a single nod. France, historically Europe's diplomatic heart, is paralyzed. French leaders cannot object to German demands. They smile for the cameras, but inside, they are powerless. France is no longer a co-leader, it is a passenger. To understand this paradox, we must go back to November 9, 1989, the night the Berlin Wall fell. While the world celebrated, French President François Mitterrand saw fear. A unified Germany, stronger than ever, rising at Europe's center. For over a century, French foreign policy focused on one goal: keep Germany weak or divided. Mitterrand feared that a united Germany would dominate Europe not through armies, but through sheer economic power. In private, Mitterrand told British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher that a unified Germany could wield more influence than Hitler ever did. Fear of German dominance was visceral. France even considered reaching out to the Soviet Union to block reunification. But history could not be frozen. Germany wanted unity, supported by the US, unstoppable in its momentum. France needed a new strategy: bind Germany to Europe so tightly it could never act alone. The solution was the euro. Mitterrand demanded Germany give up the Deutschmark. Kohl agreed, but on one condition: the European Central Bank would be built like the Bundesbank, independent, focused solely on price stability, and headquartered in Frankfurt. France thought it had trapped Germany, but it had only trapped itself. Initially, it seemed to work. Germany struggled with reunification costs, while France prospered. But Germany launched Agenda 2010, reforming labor markets, slashing unemployment benefits, and suppressing wages. France did the opposite: wages rose, the 35-hour work week was introduced, and public debt grew. With the euro, France could no longer devalue its currency to stay competitive. German wages stayed low, production costs fell, exports soared. French industry slowly collapsed. Millions of jobs were lost, factories closed, trade deficits widened, and social unrest simmered. By 2010, France's industrial base was hollowed out. Citizens in former manufacturing hubs felt abandoned. Debt rose, deficits grew, and the illusion of control evaporated. France had built the cage for Germany and walked inside it. When the Eurozone crisis hit in 2010, the hierarchy was revealed. Germany held all the cards. France, hoping for equality, had no leverage. Merkel dictated the terms. French leaders scrambled to keep their banks afloat. At the Davos summit, France agreed to German terms: bailouts with strict austerity, private investors taking losses, and policies favoring creditor dominance. The political dream Mitterrand imagined became a reality for Germany. Germany thrived. Its exports dominated the world thanks to the euro acting as a permanent subsidy. France suffered. Medium-cost French products could not compete. Industry eroded, trade deficits widened, and social unrest grew. The economic consequences were severe. The Yellow Vest protests, rising debt, and hollowed-out industrial regions were all symptoms of the euro trap. Even Germany is trapped. Through the Target 2 system, it has lent over €1 trillion to weaker economies. If the euro collapses, Germany loses massively. Both nations are bound by the system they created. Italy is another victim. Stagnant for 2 decades, its collapse would hit France's financial sector hard. France built a trap for Germany, but collateral damage threatens itself and its neighbors. The future has 3 paths: a full fiscal union, slow agony with stagnation and debt, or a breakup with national currencies returning. Each carries risks, but the Euro trap will continue to shape Europe's destiny. François Mitterrand once tried to pin the German king. Instead, he built a mirror. The Euro reflected the brutal truth. France could not compete with a Germany better prepared for the industrial age. The doors are now locked. The key is in Berlin. The trap France designed to constrain Germany became the cage for itself, shaping politics, economics, and society for decades. This is the reality of the Euro trap, a political gamble that became economic tragedy.